Time to get to work. Do your thing, MP.
Star-Spangled Banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
underway, that was Skylar Cole singing the Star-Spangled Banner. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. So the Hornets starting five. We've got Kelly Oubre, Mitchell out there with Miller. Then it's Ball, and it's Williams in at the center position. And for the Hawks, Bey and Okongwu, the duo inside. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And, you know, traditionally, B.A., when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
It'll be the Hornets off the tip. Now here's Ball. Here's Miller. Pass to Mitchell. Ball outside. Shot on the wing. 2 points. That one goes.
Ball is so smart with the ball in the pick and roll situation. Already handles these sets like a 10-year vet.
On the clock. Erickson, pass to Mathurin. Rejected by Mitchell. Ball outside. Launches it. Knocks down the triple. Ball's got 5.
Boy, you got to love how quick ball shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Murray passes to Bey. Miller pulls it in. Ball with it. He's got 5. Pass to Mitchell. Here he goes. And Mitchell with the slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, And they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Erickson, coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Over ball, and once again off the mark by Atlanta. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's the three. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Murray passes to Okongwu. Rejected by Mitchell. Pass the ball. And Mitchell with the slam.
Tell you what, he is a really special passer, LaMelo Ball. His ability to fit all kinds of passes into really small windows, phenomenal.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Boy, LaMelo Ball is such a special young talent, Clark. What stands out most to you?
Well, I like his length. He's a rangy point guard, but it's how dynamic he is, B.A. He's also got deep shooting range.
Let's keep it up.
Attention fans, down on the court, it's your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear you.
Some of the numbers here for Brandon Miller.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Bay left side. Here's Erickson, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Shot clock at 3. Shoots over ball. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Spin. Oubre against Bay. Pass to Mitchell. And he's going for the lob. Hammers the lob through.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, so far.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter.
Who's watching him?
Erickson, pass to Mathurin. Murray deciding where to go with it. From deep. They get it back. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And given the chance, Clark, Kelly Oubre has shown he can be a go-to scorer.
I always liked this game. He's just so volatile. He'd get out of control at times, but he's really worked hard to refine his emotions, which has helped him refine his game, and he's added some strength. All of that has made him a pretty potent offensive package.
And he knocks down the first one. And now that we're late into the season, Grant, what do you think teams are trying to accomplish?
Well, you know, B.A., for the playoff teams, it's all about getting the best seed and matchup possible. And, of course, for those lottery teams, just continuing to develop and build winning habits.
And I heard Giannis Antetokounmpo say he would have loved to go to your alma mater, Grant, because all the tall and skilled players that have come out of Duke.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure he mentioned me on that list, but certainly nice to hear that from Giannis.
And the Hawks call time here.
Let's keep it up.
All right, man, let's give it up for you. Bravo for crew. Make some noise.
As we head towards the playoffs, let's see where the Eastern Conference standings sit. You take a look at the Hornets. Final stretch of the season, they've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up. And of course the Atlanta Hawks, not posing much of a threat right now.
Checking out Atlanta, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Here's Charlotte. They've gone on a 13-0 run. Down low. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Erickson. The Hornets making their last shot. Outside Murray. Okongwu, a screen on Oubre. Three-pointer Mathurin. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Whew, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Now here's Williams. No made baskets yet. And there's a pick. Clock at 6. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's
early gives you a big mental edge too. Don't discount that.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And there's the call. It's going to be in the...
With that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Williams. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Okongwu, high post. Here's Erickson. Williams defending. Pass to Okongwu. Bay outside. Beyond the arc. Rejected by Mitchell. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Here's Murray. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. And here's Charlotte. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Mitchell against Mathurin. And he lobs it up.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Erickson.
Stay here.
The floater, and there's the rejection.
No, sir. Get it out of here. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
Oubre on the wing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Benedict Mathurin picks one up.
At the line for the Hornets, Kelly Oubre Jr. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. second free throw is good. And so Murray will bring it up for Atlanta. It's an 18-point game. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
Now here's Oubre. He's got 5. All no good. Here's Erickson. Rejected by Mitchell.
There's aggressive, and then there's trying to do too much. This scoreless effort is hurting this team.
To the paint. Rebound Atlanta. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Williams' shot is good.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Erickson. Still no points. On the wing, Murray. He's covered by Oubre. To snap the cold streak. 6 on the shot clock. Okongwu finds Murray. Shoots over Oubre. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
His second. Team starter.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
And that one falls for Oubre. And so Oubre nails them both. Atlanta's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Outside Murray. And the three-pointer goes. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you know, that part of Murray's game has to be there for him, and I know how hard he's worked to improve his three-point shooting. Good to see.
That three's off the mark. Atlanta's gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Smith with it. Checked by Murray. Pass to Oubre. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Washington a screen on Murray. Here's Smith. And no good to start tonight. Missing his first attempt there. And the Hawks with possession here. Trailing by 19. Here's Rush. They kick it out to Murray. Here's Rush. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana. Jackson with a screen on Smith. Murray, no good. And for the Hornets, they're shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. Williams a screen on Murray. Smith passes to Williams. And here's Smith from outside the arc. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Murray. Outside Hunter. Back to Murray. Picked up by Okongwu. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Teams first.
You know, they're not willing to give Murray any easy buckets here. D'ing him up as tight as they can, even if it means fouling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
And DeJounte Murray is truly the complete package. He does a little of this and a little of that. Anything you need out there, he can make it happen.
Martin, he's checked in for Atlanta. And Murray drops them both. Here's Miller. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Utah.
In total command of the offense. The passing was insane, especially when you consider how many points he put up.
Pure from three-point range. And the Hornets lead by 20.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass the ball. Back to Davis. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. And here's Green from the arc. Rush grabs the board. And Atlanta has possession. Left side Murray. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Murray's got his 3rd bucket of the night. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Miller, the pass to Davis. The 3 from Ball. The rebound by Murray.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. You love seeing that combination.
Takes one from 10 feet, and Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 7 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And after just 1 quarter. Good to have you with us on. Changes. Miller's checked in for Washington, and Mitchell subbed in for Davis. And for the Hornets, they're shooting it at 52%. Hunter and Bay holding down the forward spots. Then there's Isaiah Jackson. Then there's DeJounte Murray. So that's the Hawks 5. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Jackson with a screen on Ball. Here's Erickson. Oh, it's blocked by Green. And they're able to recover. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Hunter's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Wizard in their last time out against the Jazz was all business. He finished with 47 points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bay outside on the wing, Murray. Jackson the screen. The drive by Murray. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Counted from distance.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Pass to Bay on the wing, Murray. Throws it up high, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
And the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in. And a change for the Hornets. Williams is checked in for Green. And so Bay nails both of them. And so it's Charlotte with it. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Here's Miller. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Here's Erickson, pounded by Ball. Pass to Bay. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
At the line for your Hawks, Sadiq Bey. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And now let's look at the leaderboard, specifically rebounding and who has been crashing the glass over the last month. Here's Murray, 11 points in the game. Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Picks up his 3rd foul. We'll see now what coach decides to do from here.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
Matherin's checked in for the Hawks. The Hornets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Here's Miller. And it's Ball off the drive. Mitchell against Hunter. Mitchell, the pass to Miller. 6 to shoot. The 3 is up. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Hawks have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Okongwu. And here's Hunter. Here's Erickson, hounded by Ball. Here's Erickson, still without a bucket. Bay, money from the wing.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Ball taking his time here. To the inside. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
First in assists, first in blocks, and they're ranked first in shooting percentage, proving how lethal and connected they are on offense. They play for each other. No individual agendas out there.
And we've talked about the beautiful game before. When you think of that term, great ball movement, team chemistry, they both come to mind. And these guys exemplify both to a T with how many assists they rack up. Ball outside. Jacks up a 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Erickson, pass to Bay. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Mitchell finds Ball. Now Williams. Outside for Mitchell. They set a pick. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the bucket by the Hornets. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
That's a... Second foul of the first half, not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Ball outside. He's still feeling it, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Miller's checked in for Ball. Hunter passes to Okongwu. Right side Matherin. Outside Hunter. There's the triple, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Oubre against Matherin. Oubre passes to Mitchell. Here's Miller. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 9 assists now tonight.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Erickson. He's scoreless. Over Mitchell. Hunter finds Okongwu. The kick to Hunter. Fires for 3. Hornets with the rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Mitchell. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be the game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Here's Erickson. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu. Charlotte has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Williams on the wing. Pass to Mitchell. Inside.
He's just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Erickson. Yet to see a basket. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Benedict Mathurin talked about his motivation. He said, quote, "A lot of people play a sport because they have talent, but I play for a different reason. I want to be one of the greatest players ever, and I want to take care of my family. I made that promise to myself when I was very young, and I have no choice but to be great. That's the way it is." B.A.?
All right, Allie, thank you. Good reporting there. Pass to Mitchell. Going inside, and that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
They've really gotten away from the three-point shot as they've pulled out in front.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that can be a mistake, but they weren't shooting it especially well early on, so I think it makes sense to shy away from the triple.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Miller, the pass to Oubre. Here's Mitchell. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
52 seconds left to play in the first half. Erickson, pass to Okongwu. Here's Hunter. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Miller. Coming off a 16-point game against Utah. And Mitchell with the slam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Hunter, following the bucket by the Hornets to the paint. Here's Okongwu. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Over.
11 seconds left in the first half. Clock at 4. Okongwu, a screen on Mitchell. Offensive board. And so it's Charlotte in total control, up by 29 going into the break. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
In. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Charlotte Hornets.
Well, you look at their game plan tonight, it's obvious. Get the ball inside and go to work. And so far, it's been working very well for them.
Listen, the way they're playing now, if they stay disciplined, this game could be over in the third quarter.
All right, fellas, let's take a quick look at 2 key players from that first half.
2 really talented guys, I'm telling you. They're both so smart. They anticipate really well. That's how they make it look so easy.
And it's a test of their endurance heading into the second half. Can they both keep up this pace? Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for the Hornets, Miller is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Ball. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Williams in at the 5, down low. Now here's Murray. And that one's long. Outside Oubre. Down low. And Mitchell with the slam.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And so it's Atlanta with it. The Hornets making their last shot. Murray passes to Bay. Here's Erickson. He buries it from 3. Erickson's got 6.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Pass to Mitchell. Matherin with a steal. To the inside. Erickson. Rejected by Mitchell. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific deny.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Ball outside. Puts it up. And that one hits the back iron. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Pass to Erickson from the top of the key. Good on the bucket. Erickson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Charlotte's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Ball outside. Oubre with it. Five to shoot. Offline with a 3.
Hey, welcome.
2 of 5 in this 3rd quarter.
Welcome back there, buddy.
He finds Murray. Outside Matherin. Okongwu, a screen on Ball. Matherin passes to Okongwu. Murray for 3. Gets rebounded by Charlotte. Mitchell's got rebound number 8 now. Ball left side. Williams with the screen. Ball passes to Williams. Good D by Okongwu.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Murray, no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Oh, there's the alley. And Williams punches it home.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Things just don't seem to be clicking.
Appreciate it there, buddy.
Yeah, they really need to finish to get back on track.
Pass to Bay. "11 feet out. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Sadiq Bey. Jackson, he's checked in for Okongwu.
Mitchell at the line for 2.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Here's
It was
Murray.
just a foul.
He's got 11. Pass to Bay. From the low block. Atlanta again missing.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Matherin against Mitchell. Back to ball. Now Williams. Shoots over Jackson. Rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Up top Bay. 6 points for him. Murray finds Matherin. They kick it out to Murray. Shoots over Oubre. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 13.
Yeah, no doubt, buddy.
That's a shot some teams are willing to give Murray. The more he knocks it down, the more dangerous he'll become.
The 3 from Ball. Kept alive by Charlotte. Williams' shot is good.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Murray passes to Erickson. Pass to Matherin. Over Mitchell. And it's Matherin missing. Charlotte's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Ball passes to Oubre. Outside Mitchell. From behind the arc. Rebound Atlanta. On the wing, Murray. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, you know, Murray plays with an intelligence and a poise that belies his years. I mean, this guy rarely forces things. He's very good at allowing things to come to him, and just has a nice rhythm and pace he plays with.
Here's Miller. 12 points for him. Mitchell misses. Here's Erickson. And the layup is good off the glass. Erickson's got 7 points for the quarter.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
To the middle. Here's Oubre. Oh, powered down with both hands.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. And the dunk by Jackson.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Now here's Ball. 14 points for him. Pass to Mitchell. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And the 3 is good, and the foul. This could turn into a 4-point play.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Miller's checked in for Charlotte. The free throw drops from Murray. Well, the Hornets shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Here's Miller. Jackson outside. Pass to Hunter. Takes the 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Mitchell. Now here's Oubre. Fires from deep. The offensive rebound. Hunter against Oubre. Bay with a screen on Oubre. Now here's Hunter. Defense is right there. Clock at 6. Here's Murray. Mitchell grabs the miss. Mitchell's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Yeah, I know. It is pretty funny.
Hunter with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to Erickson. Murray up top. Good. He hits the jumper. Murray's got 11 in the second half.
Guys, that's a more reliable shot for Murray than a pull-up jumper. I like to see him fire away in that situation.
Williams with it. Williams a screen on Bay. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Miller. There's the three. On target from range. He's got 12.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
A moment here for an injury report. Now for an update on Onyeka Okongwu's injury. We'll go to the sideline.
Hey, guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Atlanta. Unfortunately, the injury looks pretty serious. And in this crucial time of the season, any injury can have a major impact on a team. We'll have to make some immediate adjustments, guys.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And here's Murray. 22 points for him. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Get loud, fans! On the court, it's yours!
The Hornets making a switch here. Since the All-Star break, your NBA assist leaders. LaMelo Ball, #1.
And since the All-Star break, his passing has been incredible. Just finding his guys in their spots and playing the role of facilitator.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Hunter. Jackson with a screen on Washington.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Charlotte has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Now Oubre. 12 points for him. And he drives in. Sends it down right in his face.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
And so Murray will bring it up for Atlanta. Jackson outside. Back to Murray. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Gotta be careful how you guard Murray, especially when he's looking to score inside.
Martin, he's checked in for the Hawks. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Ball's checked in. And Murray drops them both. Well, the Hornets shooting 44% since the third quarter got underway. Pass to Miller. Let's go with a 3. Atlanta with a rebound. Jackson's got 8 rebounds in the game. 1:25 left in the third. Murray passes to Hunter. That shot missing. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Well, the Hornets shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Outside Mitchell to the paint. And another dime for him.
And he's nearing this franchise's single-season record for assists, piling them up all year long.
And he and his teammates have such chemistry at this point. There's that unspoken connection and understanding of how they want to play. Murray finds Martin. Pass to Jackson. Back to Martin. 6 on the shot clock. Murray for 3 with the putback. Great positioning on the putback. Jackson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player.
Yes, they can. They can't allow them to beat them to too many more of those. B.A.
The one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Now here's Murray. He's got 24. Jackson with a screen on ball. Murray for 3. He can't hit that time. Got a piece of it. And so it's Charlotte with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see it.
Substitution on the board.
Going out there.
Bay and Okongwu, the duo inside. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then there's DeJounte Murray. So that's the Hawks 5.
Oh, yeah, buddy, I think so. We were actually up 24-2 early on. We came back quite a bit.
From the arc. And Bay pulls it down. For Atlanta, they've gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. The 15-footer. Hornets with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Mitchell. Another shot. And he makes it on the layup. Mitchell's
Big body.
19 points.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Okongwu. Bay left side. Here's Erickson. Pass to Okongwu. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
They're doing some good work at the line this half. Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Free throw good, Okongwu. No good on the second free throw. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. And Oubre gets it to go.
That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a
All right, the rifleman hitting from downtown. He's been hot for like the last 15 games.
Goes through at the defensive end first.
Here's Erickson. Back to Mathurin. Just 5 on the clock. 16 feet out, and he drops that one in.
Magnets and vice grips on his hands.
Oh, appreciate it there, Liam. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, it took a lot of time, man. I had to go into the game and get the photos, get the exact angle I was looking for, but I think it turned out pretty well. Appreciate it.
Down low. Here's Williams. He's off on the layup. The Hawks have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the 4th. Fires it from 18. Second chance effort. There's another.
Get it out of here.
Defensive stalwart so far. blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Oh, he picked him clean. And here comes the break. A good look from Matherin. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Matherin's gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, he's got a smooth stroke. Even on his catch-and-shoot jumpers, Matherin has excellent form.
Now here's Mitchell. That one no good. Matherin with some nice D.
Big rebound there. Now the question is, can they be better on the boards down the stretch? It remains to be seen.
As it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Ball outside. Back to Mitchell. And the shot.
And one. Let's go.
Fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hornets.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
And the free throw, no good.
Haven't had many attempts, but 1 for 3. A way below average game for Mitchell.
Here's Erickson. Bay outside. A screen on Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bay. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. And Charlotte shooting around 53%. A nice number. Outside, Williams. Pass to Mitchell. 3-pointer. The rebound.
Man, threes just were not falling today. I think I'm 0 for 3 right now. But you can't have a great game shooting every game.
Here's Erickson, pounded by Ball. 1:24 left in the 4th quarter here. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for the Hornets.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really
21
well.
points, 13 assists, 14 rebounds, 6 blocks.
With real urgency and determination. No surprise to see them hit 61 total wins.
And it's clear who the better team is. They sweep the 4-game season series, just dominating them.
We don't see conference opponents get swept very often, but this has been total domination.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the Wizard.
You know, getting a triple-double isn't easy because I never had one of those, but somehow he made it look easy, just showing you how versatile his game is.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've had some all-time great players chosen outside the lottery, Clark. Who do you think is the biggest draft day steal?
You know, Giannis and Kawhi Leonard were each taken at 15, but man, it's hard to not put Jokic at the top of this list. He was drafted as the 41st pick in his draft year.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Here's Bay, and the 10-footer finds the target. Here's Oubre. To the inside, Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Bay outside. And he lobs it up top. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Pretty easy to get excited about Benedict Matherin's potential. He's got a high motor and a terrific set of athletic skills and the ability to knock it down.
So both teams changing it up here. And And that's good as he hits both shots. .36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Green. Pass to Mitchell. 4-3. Atlanta with a rebound. Outside Mathurin. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And Mathurin, uber aggressive on offense and skilled at drawing fouls, too.
And he drops a first. Both free throws good from Mathurin. 17 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Smith. Mitchell with the ball. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to...
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. Until next time, take care.